Hello everyone, Master Manav, and I'm here with a new video which will be on the topic of crop production and management. In this video, we're gonna talking about various topics such as the types of crop, in which climate they are grown, what is the time period, and the procedures and the requirements which are required to grow other many other types of crop, and we're also gonna talk about harvesting, storage, and how to have a successful crop season. So without wasting any time, let's start the topic that is about crop production and management. So our primary work is to understand what is the meaning of crop. So crop is any plant which gives us food, which gives us fruit or a vegetable. It can be of potato, it can be of tomato, it can be of any pulses or wheat, paddy, maize, many others, sugarcane. But from my perspective, from my point of view, when I hear this term crop, in my mind only two things come. One is wheat, second is paddy. Why? Because in India, in the North India, mainly in the state of Haryana, Punjab, people are just, they're fond, or we can say, they're just limited only by growing our wheat and maize. Oh, sorry, not maize. Yeah, maize also and paddy. Paddy is the rice, because it is bit profitable for them to grow these two crops, and each crop takes 6 months from the starting of its procedure to the harvesting. We're gonna learn what is the meaning of harvesting in this video and also many other things. Starting with crop, I hope the meaning of crop is very clear to you. Now, crop can be grown in many uh, climate. In some areas we have black soil, in some we have our red soil. Yeah. So black soil, it is very good for the cotton plants. Cotton plants, and we see many industries and fields of cotton plant in Maharashtra, in that south area. Maharashtra, starting of south. Because the soil is black, but in the northern India, in Punjab, in Haryana, soil is not black. I'm not able to remember what is the name of the soil present in the North India. But this soil is very fertile, and it is fertile so we can grow wheat and our paddy in this area. So the primary thing is sunlight, we can say climate, and also season. As now I'm making this video in April, and this is the time of the harvesting of wheat. This is the harvesting time, mean wheat is cutting down now in these days. It starts from 13 April and that's at May. So the starting of the May. And now in July there will be the uh, start of the paddy crop. Both are very different crop. There is a very huge difference between wheat and paddy. And this difference we're gonna learn about, or all this difference we're gonna learn in this video. So starting with the procedures, what are the measures, or we can say, what are the processes that are required to grow a crop? So we are growing a crop on land, and land consists of soil. So the first and the primary role is to make soil fertile. will have to replenish the soil, because now after the harvesting, the people will gonna the farmers will gonna keep that soil for a few days, and then they're gonna use harrow to replenish the soil, or we can say to loose down the soil, because it is very essential to grow that new crop, to replenish the soil for the next crop. The next will paddy, and the main thing and main requirement resource for the paddy crop is water. So water is required to grow paddy crop, but we're not gonna discuss paddy crop right now. We're gonna discuss the procedures. So I was discussing that soil is a primary target for the farmers to to soften down the soil is their primary work. They're gonna replenish the soil, they're gonna water, they'll do irrigation, and then the soil will be prepared for the sowing. Our next topic is to learn about sowing. What is the meaning of sowing? Sowing is the throwing seeds on the uh, on soil for the growth of the plants. But sowing can also be of two types, as it can be transplantation and it can also be through seeds. Starting with seed, I have seen many people in my village. They are throwing seed like this. They have a bag holding on their shoulder and take the seed of the crop and throw like this. And there are many advantages. There are many disadvantages for this. As just wait. We are discussing sowing. So I think before discussing sowing, we'll have to understand to go more depth into the our preparation of soil, how it is done. But let me first sowing first. So yeah, I have seen many people throwing the seed like this, and then they take a check on those seeds every day. But before sowing, we have to do replenishment. We have to prepare the soil, and for preparation, we need many tools. First is our plough. Plough is not used in current times, but it was used in the ancient time, in 90s, 20s. So what the people used to do, farmers used to do that, they were having animals, cows, buffaloes, not buffaloes, york, or animals which are used for bull cart, bulls, two bulls attaching them plough. Plough is just like a hoe, and they used to stand on the plough, and then let's suppose this is a plough, so the person used to stand on it, and then get embedded into the soil, and used to loosen down the soil. Not only humans, microorganisms, not microorganisms, we can say them, our earthworms are also friend of farmers, because they work as a method for the farmers to replenish the soil as they lose down the soil. Now, after this, in current times, plough was used in the old time, but now people have cultivators. Cultivator, there are many blades in that type of equipment, and which is attached with tractor, and then it move move from starting of the field to the end. So this is how the preparation of soil is done in now times before the sowing. Now it's time to understand what is the meaning of sowing. I think that you get what's the meaning of sowing, but I told you that there are two types of methods for sowing. One is our uh, one is through throwing the seeds that we have done. Second is with the help of a funnel. I told you about the what is that? Yeah, bluff. I've told you what's the meaning of bluff. So the people used to stand on the bluff, and they had a funnel which get attached with the our funnel, not funnel, with bluff, and then they used to throw the seeds in it, and then it get uniformly distributed in the whole farm. And the second method of sowing is transplantation. Transplantation mean that transporting the sapling, the baby plant, from the industries where they are made to the field. And the any example which can be an easy example for this is paddy. We don't use seeds to grow paddy, to grow rice. We buy saplings of the rice, and then we embed it into the soil. Not in soil, we can say in water. I have seen many people labor doing that work. So, but it takes a lot of labor, it takes a lot of time. But that is the example of transplantation. Transplantation is what I have told you about that. So after this, now after the transplantation or after sowing, people have to the farmers have to take a check on the crop by doing irrigation, by the proper care of the plants. So this was our only topic for today, and we're gonna continue this topic in our tomorrow's video. Until then, stay safe. Thank you very much.